Oh no! Princess Ophelia has been kidnapped! Help me! Wait! Don't blame us. Blame yourself, oh god. What? Yeah, what the hell is that supposed to mean, Delita? I don't understand that before and don't understand that today. That single line is probably one of the best what the fuck phrases in the Final Fantasy universe. And that one too. Hey everyone, FFET channel here. Well, we got finally the Final Fantasy Tactics Part 3 banner, and this time I'm going to analyze the Knight Delita unit. This is the upgrade of the old Delita unit. This one is way better than the Squire Delita unit. So how powerful is this unit compared with the old Delita? Let's check it out. This is Knight Delita. His base stats: he doesn't have any magic. In the abilities, Knight Delita has HP and attack 30%, defense 20%, weapon break is a skill that does 180% damage to the enemy and decrease the attack in 40% for 5 turns to the enemy. Shield break, the same for weapon break but decrease the defense in 40%. Lightning stab, this is a skill that does 230% lightning physical damage to the enemy and has 30% chance to inflict silence to the enemy. Stasis sword, this is a skill that does 210% damage to the enemy and has 30% chance to do stop for 3 turns. A strategic blade, this is a skill that does 250% damage with 50% defense ignored to one enemy, and also decrease the lightning resist by 50% for 3 turns to the enemy. So normalize, this skill does 500% damage to the enemy. Commanding blade, this is a skill that does 200% damage with 50% defense ignored to the enemy. That means 400% damage to the enemy, and also adds lightning element to physical attacks for 5 turns to Knight Delita. You first have to cast Commanding Blade and then use a Strategic Blade to maximize the damage of a Strategic Blade. That's because, well, in global there's still no good lightning weapons. War Hero, this is a passive skill that increase the resistance of blind, sleep and paralyze by 100%. Revenging Edge, this is another passive skill that has 30% chance to counter physical attack with 200% damage to the enemy. Guard from Beyond, this is a passive skill that auto heals Knight Delita by a small amount and also has auto refresh all the turns. Black Sheep Knight, this is a passive skill that increases the attack of Delita in 30% when a sword is equipped, and also increase the attack in 20% when a heavy armor is equipped. And finally Wish, this is a skill that takes 100 damage to Knight Delita and heals a big amount of HP to all the party except Knight Delita. Okay, let's see the skills in action right now. Well, I'm going to show you first. My Delita has 30 attack and 65 MP, and with that an Odin Esper, Enhancer, Second Knife, Imperial Helm, Demon Mail, Ifrit's Claw, Raider's Ring, attack 30% and 3 attack 15% materials. Delita has 5000 HP and 706 attack. That's unusual high for a unit with only F2P equipped, so that's surprisingly good. Well, let's go to the dummy to see the skills. Alright, let's start with the normal attack. Okay. Next, weapon break. Alright. Stasis sword. Lightning staff. Okay. Let's try now strategic blade without the lighting element. Okay, that numbers are really high for only F2P equipment. I'm really surprised for the damage power that Knight Delita has for only free equipment. Now let's try Commanding Blade first. Okay, the numbers are still really high. And now let's try again Strategic Blade. And again Strategic Blade. Delita, Knight Delita is a unit extremely friendly for F2P players. I'm really surprised. With only free equip, you can build a really high damage unit with Knight Delita. Now I will use TMs on Knight Delita. I add Say the Queen, Black Cowl, Demon Mail, Bracer, Genki Glove, Dark Knight Soul, Great Sword Mastery, and 2 Wisdoms. With that, my Knight Delita has 6500 HP and 971 attack. Okay, let's see the normal attack. Okay. Let's see Stasis Sword. Lightning Staff. Strategic Blade. And Commanding Blade. And now let's see the real damage of Strategic Blade. Okay, and now the real damage with both hits. Okay, almost 800k. Very nice. Okay, now let's try the maximum damage of Delita in the maximum chain hit. First of all, let's add the lighting element to the weapon of Delita. Okay, let's try to synchronize this the best possible. Okay, almost 2 million damage. Let's see if we can do it better. $2.5 million damage. That's not too shabby. One more time. Now let's try chaining with the other skill of Night Delita to see the damage. Let's use directly commanding blade. Okay, the damage is not very nice compared with strategic blade. So even being a chainer, or it looks like the Night Delita is a chainer, it looks like that the best skill of Night Delita is strategic blade. Commanding blade should only be used to adding lighting element to the weapon of Night Delita, and using the strategic blade in a chain to maximize his damage and doing the best damage of him. Using a chain of Night Delita is only not doing his best damage than using a strategic blade and landing that hit in the maximum chain hit. But if you still insist in using Night Delita as a chainer, the best units you can use to do the chain with Night Delita are Riku with Tidal Wave, Skill, Agrias, Ash, Rattler, Fallen, Reverta. In the pros and cons of Night Delita we have: in the pros, good HP and attack. Delita can reach 5000 HP and 700 attack with only 3 equip. I'm really impressed that a unit, even a base 5-star unit, can reach 700 attack with only F2P equip. F2P friendly. Saying that before, Delita can reach 9 stats and 9 damage with only 3 equip. so it's a very nice unit for starter players. If you got a Delita as your first rainbow of a early account unit, it's a very starting point to advance in the game. Big finisher damage. The Strategic Blade is a very heavy hit damage skill, even bigger than Commanding Blade. Delita is a very big hit damage unit. Can break stats. Delita can break attack, magic, and defense. He can break spirit, but that doesn't matter because the other stats he can break them in 40%. Resistance to dangerous stats. Delita has immunity to blind, sleep, and paralyze. That are very nasty stats for a damage dealer unit. In the cons we have no good lighting weapons. Delita gives the buff to lightning resist in 50% to the enemy. Sadly, we don't have still good lighting weapons in global server, so you have to use Commanding Blade the turn prior to use Strategic Blade to maximize the damage for the lighting resistance debuff. And because of that, you lose the what I call the flash attack, that is using immediately the element debuff effect of the powerful attack in the same turn you attack, and you have to wait one turn using the other skill that add the element you need to your attacks. In that case, using Commanding Blade the first turn and the second turn using the Strategic Blade. No immunity to confusion. It's true that Delita has immunity to blind, sleep, and paralyze, but he doesn't have immunity to confusion. This is a stat ailment that is very dangerous to the unit so powerful than Delita. So I wouldn't mind to exchange blind for confusion, but it doesn't is like that, and confusion is very dangerous in Delita. Knight Delita is a very big upgrade compared to Squire Delita. He is a very complete unit, very powerful, very balanced, and very friendly to F2P players. Sadly, he is present in a horrible banner. A banner with 2 rainbows, a 4 golds, with horrible rates. So even as awesome that Delita is, I don't recommend to pull at all in this banner. If you got a Knight Delita in a off-banner rainbow, congratulations, and use him as much as you want, but don't pull here, just pull for the dailies. If you got a Delita, God bless your soul, congratulations, but don't try to pull at all in this banner. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and see you later.